it's Erin Horton, and I am here with Live It Live. Why do I do those voices? I don't know. Let's see who's going to be on, but while we're waiting for some people, I'm going to share some stuff. Some good stuff, y'all. Yes, I am originally from Texas, so I say y'all quite a bit. You're welcome. Guys, oh my gosh, if you did not get a chance yet to watch the Tuesday night message with Kirby, do yourself a favor and get on that. Look, there I am. I see myself on Facebook now, right now. Oh, there's one person here. Who's here? Let me know. Be sure and put where you're coming from on the comments because I would love to say hi and know from around the world who we all are. So be sure and jump in the comments, say hi. Let's be interactive today. But while I'm waiting for a few more people to get on, I'm going to share some good information right here in the comments so you guys can be part of all the awesome stuff that is going on with Wow Life. Y'all, man, what a crazy month this has been. And as I just see the transition and the beautiful seasons and what is going on with us all, I am really, really excited. I am excited about where we are. I'm excited about the message. I'm excited about God in us. I'm excited about you with God inside of you and what that looks like and what does that mean like for you. And y'all, I love it. I love the word. I love our union with Christ. I love love. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to take a few minutes today. So be sure, jump in the comments. Let me know who's here. We're going to wait for a few minutes to get some people here. I'm sharing this. If anybody wants to share with me, hit that little share button. Whether you're watching now or later, it's cool, man. We would love to have you. I'm sending this to a few people that, I don't know, have asked for me to send it to them. So, yay! Okay, guys. Hey, Laura! Oh, my goodness. Hey, baby. Good to see you. Hi, Claire. Good to see you. Good to have you guys. Come on, it's ladies afternoon so far. Where's our men? Let's get our men here. Guys, okay. So, just to make you aware, Labor Day weekend is coming up soon, September 1st through 4th. Kirby and Fiona and the crew will be in Marshall, Texas. I just put it in the comments. You should be able to see it. Guys, this conference is going to be so good. It's called The Field. And watch the little promo. I put in the comments. Watch it because it's going to make you really excited. And I'm, of course, excited because our Wow Life worship team, USA, will be there. And I just love worshiping with this family. We're going to have the best time together. But let me just read you a little bit about what this is. Understanding our significance as workers in the field. And I have this in the comments. The field. What is the field? It's our life. It's this world around us that we live in, but also this parallel world that we live in, right? Has the power to transform every aspect of our lives, biological, mental, professional, and relational. Anyways, you guys are going to want to be part of this. It's going to be so good. Also, if you're not part of our Wow Life community, jump in. We're going to be starting something new. We have our weekly meetings all over the world with people that get together on Zoom and share powerful messages. We go over the messages from Sunday and just kind of dive in together. But we also are going to be doing some really cool things that are coming up. So you can find all that there in the comments. But guys, okay, so Kirby started a new series on Tuesday night called The Harvest of Life. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, please do yourself a favor. Go watch it. It was really, really good. And hi, William, good to see you. Yeah, I love it when my friends are here. It's so cool. And what we have to realize is that in this realm, right? In this realm we live in, of heaven meeting earth, of living in two realms at one time, knowing that Jesus came as a man here on earth to open up reality to us, right? Like, this is big stuff. We've heard it over and over again, but are we accessing it for ourselves? Are we accessing it for our business? Are we accessing it in relationships? Are we accessing it? I know we have a book writer here. I know I don't know what all of you guys do, but there are people here who are diving deep into themselves to pull on the creative nature of God inside of them to do amazing things. Well, that's you. And it would be really easy to get stuck in what's going on in the world around us. I love Fiona on Tuesday night. She said, we can get so stuck in the earthly stuff, we forget to look up at the stars and just believe in the magnificence of God. It's why we go after living in a spirit of gratitude all the time. It's why we don't just look at the concrete shoes that maybe it feels like we're stuck in, but where we choose, man, just to look. And I love going outside. Now, in New York City, when I lived there, I wasn't convinced we had stars. Thought they had all gone away because you can't see them because there's so much light. But I love that I'm in Tennessee now, and there are stars. And you can go out and just, there's no possible way you could count them. There's no possible way you could even fathom the magnitude. And yet, God in us that's a drop in the bucket. That's like nothing. Looking up at the stars is nothing compared to who He is in us. And so when we will choose to get caught up in how awesome God is beyond our stuff, things change. Things happen. An energetic shift happens in us when we choose to believe that, guess what? I believe that I'm in a time of harvest no matter how it feels or how it looks around me. I actually choose to believe that I'm in a win-win situation no matter what the facts are lining up to look like. Does that make sense? Like, I get the power to choose this incredible existence. Hey, Caesar, good to see you. I get the power, and whoever is on, please jump in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from. Thanks. I love saying hi to you guys. Say hi back to me. Pretty please. I'm an extrovert, y'all. I need highs and little hearts and loves and, okay, whatever. Okay, but here's the deal. I want to just take us to Psalm 31. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. Psalm 31. I love David, y'all. David cracks me up. David's kind of dramatic for a big guy who goes and kicks everybody's butt and kills giants. But he's kind of, he's emotional and, Ohio, yay. And, he's dramatic in his writing and his feelings. And I love that about David. Because, first of all, Mexico, nice to have you. Hola, Caesar. I will not try to speak Spanish right now because I would embarrass us all. But as I've been thinking about patterns and seasons, and it's the Message Tuesday, you'll understand. I mean, it was just so good about the seasons of life that we're in and the patterns that we're in and the timing of everything. And I was just immediately drawn to my times are in God's hands. And this is going to be a short message today, just a kind of a shot in the arm of love. I want to love bomb you today with hope. I want to love bomb you with courage today. But in Psalm 31, I love David. This is where he starts. I'm just reading here. This is where he starts. He's reminding himself, and he does this over and over again, not in just this chapter, but over and again. He reminds himself of who God is. And I love it. He starts off and he's super strong, and he's like, in you, O Lord, I take my refuge. Incline your ear to me. Rescue me speedily. For you are my rock. You're my fortress. Into your hands I commit my spirit. I mean, he's like on it, right? You've redeemed me. He is reminding himself and us of everything that God is. I will rejoice and be glad in your steadfast love, because you have seen my affliction. I love it. We talk a lot about love here and embracing even the hard stuff with love. Well, I believe that David did this, and he begins in gratitude, and he begins in this place of I choose to abide in you, to take refuge in this place, no matter what's going on around me, right? And he reminds himself. Then as life begins to kind of get to him a little bit, you have verse 9. And I love this. I love the authenticity of David. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I'm in distress, for my eye is wasted from grief. Oh, I mean, it's just so funny to me. My soul and my body also. Like, he is going through it, y'all. Hello, Rafi. Good to see you. Like, he's going through it, and he's not afraid to say it. And life starts hitting, and he's like, okay, I know who God is, but dang, my eyes won't quit crying. Like, this is a really hard thing. And he lists out how he's feeling about his present circumstance. I mean, he does this over and over again. But what does he not do? He does not stay there. He doesn't stay there. And I love this, that God gives us the ability to fully embrace our season, fully embrace our moment. Cry the tears. Last week, y'all, I mean, I couldn't hold back the tears. On Live It Live, as I was talking about our dear Pastor Neil and how he transitioned to glory, but I missed him here on earth, and now I've already in this week's time seen how the seed that fell to the earth, there was a death, has already created incredible life in not only my life, but in the lives of so many people. He planted seeds deep, and I see that, David planted seeds deep into the heart of God over and over again, but he did it deep in his heart, in his mind. He reminded himself of who he was. And we have the ability to see beyond the natural, to see beyond the facts. So then we have where he didn't stay in the pit of like, this is really hard. Verse 14, but I trust in you, O Lord. I choose to trust you no matter what I'm feeling, right? You are my God. You're my God. I mean, just say that right now wherever you are. I trust you. You are my God. Like, just say that. It'll just shifts the energy inside of you. And then I love this, verse 15. My times are in your hands. My times, my season, my pattern. It may feel like this is a low season. It may feel like, this is a hard season. It may feel like a season of death. Has there been a death in business? Does it feel like there's been a death in your finances? Does it feel like there's been a lowness in relationships? Does it feel like, you've just felt the slump? Well, I'm just here to tell you that David didn't stay in that slump. Like, he came and he said, all right, my times are in your hands, and I trust you, God, creator of the universe, the Ancient of Days, the Father, that no matter what's going on, I know, like Laura here, we have this incredible writer, and there are days that you might have a writer's block. You might feel that blockage, and what do? You keep writing. You write in the hard times. You don't just wait if you just waited for it to feel easy and for it to feel like you're in the flow, guess what? You wouldn't ever write the book. You wouldn't ever finish it, because there are going to be ebbs and flows in our life. Well, the same with the seasons and the patterns. But, come on, Barbara. I trust in you. My times are in your hands. And when we will do that, we shift out of just the natural ebb and flow and just, okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. Oh, well, I guess I sowed this and this is my harvest. No, we have to remember that we even have something better than David did. You do. You have something better than David did, because Jesus came to earth. He came as a man. He came and he displayed what it looked like, felt like, the experience of the gospel here on earth, to bring heaven to earth, to reveal who we were through death, through the cross, through the way of the cross, the power of the cross, the fact that we were crucified with him. But the fact is, the story didn't stop there. We were crucified with him. He took everything wrong about us. I was talking to my best friend last night, and he was really going through stuff, and he was feeling a lot of condemnation and shame over stuff that had happened from the past. And I mean, I have had that before, and we can always have that offering. But the fact is we serve a God who even makes our mistakes to prosper, who will turn everything around in one moment and cause the things that we feel like we completely messed up and turn it around for our good, and even for the good of those who maybe we hurt. Like, this is incredible redemption. I love that you said that, Barbara. Like, say this out loud. I trust you, Lord God. My times are in your hand. And he went on to say, David, in verse 15, my times are in your hand. Rescue me from the hands of my enemies and from my persecutors. Make your face, here you go. Guys, come on right now. Make your face to shine on your servant. Save me in what? In your steadfast love. The love that can't fail. The love that's never going anywhere. The love that is so for you, that has so chosen you. He chose you to be the recipient of his lavish pleasure, of his love. What if instead of getting stuck in the concrete shoes and the mire of what's going on and the frustration of what we did in the past or what was even done to us, what if we just made that subtle shift today to believe that we serve a God of life? Oh, I don't have to ignore the past season, but I choose to not hang on to the shame and the condemnation. What if we choose to never let a season go by and not let it change us? What if we choose that it molds us, but we also realize that we've been given power to change every season? You've been given power to change a season. You aren't just stuck with what you've got. This is huge. It doesn't matter what someone spoke over you. It doesn't matter what your family said about you. It doesn't matter. And I know it feels bad in the moment when you feel like you've been labeled or when you've been named or what you've always believed about yourself. And maybe you even acted it out. Maybe you acted like what your family called you or what people called you. But the fact is you are bigger than that, and you have the ability to change the season. Why? Because your season is in God's hands. So what does he say about you today? And I just felt like I wanted to come on here today to say that the gospel of life and life more abundantly is real. The way of the cross crashed in to the natural heaven on earth experience, crashed in to change the natural ending of a season. Yeah, Jesus died. He took his last breath here on earth. But what we know is it was just the beginning, because while we were co-buried with him, we were co-crucified with him, we were also co-resurrected with him. He rose from the dead with you, as you. This shifted everything. This began the season of resurrection of the dead in your life. So when you know that your times are in his hands, guess what? It's resurrection time. It is turning around everything the enemy meant for harm and destruction and turning it around for your good. It's redeeming those things that have been lost so that they can be found. But even better, even bigger, beyond what you think you lost, beyond what you think you blipped, God says, yeah, that happened, but I don't even remember it. I don't even remember what you're talking about. I forgave you. We moved on from that. Move on from that with me. Let me create a season in you that goes so far beyond anything you can even hope and imagine. So I just want to say to you as I wrap up, where are you today? Are you reminding yourself of who God is? Are you, before the hard thing happens, are you doing what David did and going, oh God, you're my redeemer. I choose to hide in you. You're my safe place. You've always rescued me over and over again. Or are you stuck in the earthly facts of what it looks like? But that's okay. You don't have to stay there. Maybe your business died. Maybe the relationship died. But God, you have the choice today to be something, to see something, to say something greater than the power of shame, the power of condemnation. This is where we rehearse the truth of who God is in us. His name is Jesus. His name is Redeemer. His name is Restorer. He is the season changer. Y'all, he makes all things new. So just even say that out loud. God, for me, you right now make all things new. And I receive you in this. I receive that my times are in your hands and you don't waste anything. I'm not just flailing around hoping that it's all going to work out okay. No, my times are in your hands. It's a supernatural timing. It's a life and life more abundantly. So this is where today, it's a perfect day to shift into verse 19. Oh, how abundant is your goodness, God, which you have stored up for those who fear you and worked for those who take refuge in you. So I just want to tag you in today to take even just a few minutes. Hey, Darren, to take just a few minutes today and take refuge in the truth of who God is. Even if it hurts, even if you feel the sting and the pain of, wow. Would you today just sink, take refuge, hide in him, look at his hands, ask him to show you, God, what does it look like for me to be, my times are in your hands, for me to really trust you with right now. Fix it. I need you to fix it. And y'all, he will, because that's what he does. So I want to just encourage you today, embrace the hard stuff with love, because love cannot fail under any circumstance, no matter what. And you are loved. You are the object of God's affection. Your times are in his hand today. I'm cheering you on. Just wanted to come on and love on you guys today. Live it live. Live it live. Be your authentic self. Hey, it's okay. Own what's going on. But rest in his salvation. Take it deep inside of you. I love you guys. Hello, Ezra. Nice to see you. Guys, I love you. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and hit share. If you're watching live, go ahead and hit share. Share this with as many people as you think need this encouraging word today. I love you guys. Have a happy, happy, happy Thursday. Live it live.